Have you ever wondered about the power of human intervention on weather patterns? Today, we delve into the intriguing world of cloud seeding, a weather modification technique employed to stimulate rainfall. Imagine this. Tiny particles of silver iodide or potassium iodide are released into the atmosphere, encouraging water droplets in the clouds to coalesce and fall as rain. Fascinating, isn't it? This method is particularly favored in arid regions like Dubai to combat drought and augment water supply. However, recently, an attempt at cloud seeding in Dubai took an unexpected turn. The intention was to combat the ongoing water shortage, but the result was far from expected. What was intended as a solution ended up causing a problem of its own, a disaster, to be precise. As we unfold this story, we'll see how a well-intentioned act of weather modification led to an unanticipated crisis. Stay tuned as we navigate through the events that transpired. The operation kicked off on the 15th of April, with the Dubai authorities initiating a large-scale cloud seeding operation to combat the region's ongoing water shortage. It was a bold move, reflecting the city's innovative spirit and determination to tackle environmental challenges head-on. However, on the 16th of April, the weather began to show signs of instability. The cloud seeding operation, which was intended to bring a moderate amount of rain, found itself in the midst of unstable atmospheric conditions. The clouds, now heavy with silver iodide and potassium iodide, began to darken ominously over the city of Dubai. As the day wore on, it became clear that instead of the expected rainfall, the city was in for something far more severe. The clouds unleashed a torrential downpour, turning streets into rivers and overwhelming the city's drainage system. It was a sight to behold, a city known for its scorching heat and arid conditions, now grappling with the force of an unexpected deluge. By the time the rain had subsided, the damage was done. Streets, homes, and vehicles were submerged, and the city's infrastructure was in chaos. Dubai, a city that prides itself on its resilience and adaptability, was caught off guard. The city, unprepared for such heavy rainfall, was inundated. This script details the initial days of the cloud seeding operation and the subsequent disaster, setting the stage for the aftermath and reflection that will follow in the next scenes. By the 17th of April, the consequences of the cloud seeding operation were alarmingly visible. The city that once was a testament to human engineering and innovation had been brought to its knees by an uncontrolled deluge. Streets that once bustled with life were now submerged beneath a relentless tide of water. Homes were inundated, and vehicles were left stranded, becoming silent witnesses to the havoc wreaked by the torrential downpour. In the face of such disaster, the city's infrastructure crumbled. Transportation ground to a halt as roads turned into rivers, and the city was plunged into darkness as power outages became widespread. But the cost of this disaster was not only measured in terms of structural damage. The most heartbreaking consequence was the loss of life, a tragic reminder of the unpredictability and power of nature. As the rainwater receded, leaving behind a city grappling with the aftermath, concerns began to surface. The very technique that was intended to alleviate water shortage had resulted in a catastrophe. The question on everyone's mind was simple yet profound. Was it worth it? This disaster had clearly highlighted the risks associated with cloud seeding. The aftermath brought with it a wave of skepticism and apprehension towards weather modification techniques. It was evident that a thorough evaluation of these practices was necessary, not just in Dubai, but globally. The incident called for a thorough evaluation. As Dubai began its recovery process, it was time to reflect and learn. The torrential downpour, a result of cloud seeding, had left the city grappling with extensive damage and loss. This incident raised critical questions about the future use of weather modification techniques, specifically cloud seeding. While this technique holds the potential to alleviate drought and enhance rainfall in arid regions, it's clear that a more cautious approach is necessary, considering the potential risks involved. The conversation now shifts to reassessing cloud seeding practices. with a stronger emphasis on safety measures and risk management strategies. The incident served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of weather and the need for better preparation and response mechanisms to mitigate the impact of such disasters. Let's hope lessons are learned and necessary precautions are taken to avoid similar incidents in the future. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on important events around the world.